now since the spring. Coach has been saying even without Wendell, he knows that the run game is still going to be strong and people should still expect some big things. Do you think that statement was backed up fairly well on Saturday?
Well, I told him it's game one. I mean, I told him before we played, I said, and I finally let it out the back, I said, I told you guys coming in that I thought this room could be as good as it's been since I've been here. And I said, I know people will say, hey, how do you say that when you lost the guys you had who's playing on Sunday? And I told them with the talent I thought we had in this room, we can be. And I said, this is just a piece of the puzzle we've been talking about. You know, we answered the call versus an SEC team that usually stopping the run. Now can we go do it for another 11 weeks out and put our stamp on the game? And that's now, I say now, that's the marquee of who we are in this room. That's the expectation we got to carry every week now.
And now they may have asked this as soon as I came up, but Coach had said we haven't seen everything we could see out of Crawford, especially in the pass game. How do you see him being effective there as well?
Well, I just think that's a game plan deal, you know, how we use him. I mean, this game, we was more getting him out on the perimeter, throwing down the flats. I mean, eventually we're going to start getting the empty sets. I mean, I don't think we saw out of both of those guys who played how much impact they're going to have on the game. You know, Russ only played 30-some snaps. You know, I'd like to get him to play 40, 50 snaps a game, depending on how many plays we got. So keeping him fresh and understanding you got to hydrate in halftime will help too. So I mean, I'm encouraged. I mean, I think we got a bright future. You know, the key now is just keeping these guys healthy and keep them engaged and keep them motivated every week.
And how do you plan to get McCoy kind of in there on the rotation, get him some more reps with these guys as well?
Well, I think try to force him in there early. You know, he had that freshman look on his face early, which I was worried about. And then, you know, you can never experience playing in front of 60-some thousand, gold pom-poms everywhere, and having that experience. And the first play you get in there, he run the wrong play. So to me, you know, that game too close for me to worry about feelings at that point. Just worry about keeping the guys hot that's in there. So, you know, I tried to ease him back in. He got a few more plays in the end. You know, he was going to get a whole another series on his own, but they recovered on the side kick. There was nothing we could do at that point. So now we're just trying to put your best guys, make a hold of the ball, and get you out of this game. So, you know, I still feel the same way I felt about him before we played Missouri. And that's the same way I feel about the other two. That I can put him in the game and trust that he's going to make plays. You know, he had to show that all camp that he's going to get the play from the sideline run the wrong play. So, you know, I still got 100% confidence in him. I'm looking forward to him playing a lot of plays this Youngstown State game because we need him to come along. We need to be able to get 3-4 guys out there and be able to hand the ball off to him and go play.
And now obviously a lot of energy for a tough SEC opponent right out of the gate. How do you get the guys to keep that energy up, not only for week 2, but to keep, you know, excited and energized throughout the entire season?
Well, all you got to do is look how close that game could have been at the end of the game. You know, we're far from being a finished product. We got a lot we can work on. You know, we got some plays we need to finish drives, where it was 3rd and short or red zone. Or we got a lot of improvement, you know. If we can look past somebody that's on the second week in the season, we got the wrong group of guys we coaching. You know, if you can't be motivated to go out there and play week 2 games, there's something wrong with us as players, and we're doing a bad job as coaches to get these guys ready to go play. Because every week you look around, it's a 1AA team making Sports Center for upsetting somebody. You know, we tell our guys all the time, if you want to make ESPN for the wrong reason, you go out there and don't come to play this weekend. You will. You know, you can't take this team light. They're a good ball club. They're well coached, you know, on defense and offense.